coming to the Oriental realm, Neotropical realm. Neotropical realm means basically the regions of South America, almost entire South America. Then few of the countries which are coming under the Central America. This connection between North American continent and South American continent is known by the name Central America. And here there are many countries are there. Panama is a major country. You might have heard about Panama Canal. So Panama is a very important country in that part. Then many Caribbean islands are there. West Indies is a Caribbean island. So here there are so many smaller countries are there. So all these countries are, this is known as a Caribbean and this is known as a Central America. And small areas of North America, like the southern portion of the Mexico, are also part of the Neotropical realm. So coming to so here you can see the region includes South America, Central America, and southern Mexican lowlands, then Caribbean islands and southern Florida. Where is southern Florida? This is the Florida. This portion is this peninsula or this smaller projecting area is known as Florida. The southern part of the Florida is also part of the Neotropical realm. So these are the different regions which are coming under the Neotropical realm. Then there South America, Central America, Caribbean islands, and the southern portion of Mexico and southern portion of Florida. So these are the various regions which are coming under the Neotropical realm. And physically, it includes tropical terrestrial ecoregion. Tropical means, you know, already we have some idea. Tropical basically refer to a situation in which the region is situated between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and temperature will be most of the time about 20 degrees. It will be warm climate with a lot of rainfall also. So that will be the situation of the tropical country. So in the case of South America, you can see that this is the equator. Here very clearly you can see that this is the equator and this is the Tropic of Capricorn, and on the other side also you can find Tropic of Cancer. So the half of the South America, this northern half of the South America is actually coming under the tropical belt. So it will be characterized by tropical climate. One important peculiarity of the South America is that this is the equator. Equator is passing through Ecuador, Colombia and Brazil. So you can see that where equator is passing through, there will be heavy rain, and this heavy rain will be resulting in the formation of very thick forest known by the name equatorial forest. And you might have heard about Amazon rainforest. So if you look at the Amazon, a large portion of the Amazon, this green colored portion are actually rainforest. And this rainforest is known by, see here also you can very clearly see that green colored portion is occupying nearly 1/3 of the entire America, South America, and that is the Amazon rainforest. So in the Amazon rainforest we can find very thick forest, maybe some pictures. See, this is how the Amazon is mostly looking. So as far as the Amazon rainforest, importance of the Amazon rainforest, sometimes people call it as the lungs of the earth. Because nowadays what is happening is that because people living in Amazon rainforest, they are seeing forest everywhere. So they are thinking that these kind of forests are present in almost all regions of the world. But they don't realize that these kind of forests are only existing in Amazon. So what usually happens is that there will be a lot of cutting down of trees, and sometimes people are cutting down trees and making path for the formation of grassland, because this Amazon region, also South American region, are famous for beef cattle rearing, and cattle is an important industry in South America, and people, so there will be a lot of business on it. They want the trees to be cut down and they will be instead of trees they will be helping in the formation of grassland. This grassland, more grasslands means more cattle and more cows can be reared there. So people don't want forest there, so they are cutting down, destroying the forest, putting forest into fire. That is the reason why sometimes you might have noticed in television that this Amazon rainforest are in fire. Maybe 1 year back there was such an incident, and it was a big and there are a lot of international talks are going on regarding that. So the motive behind this is that when we are living in a region of forest, we think that forests are everywhere, and this will be the situation. But actually, the forest of Amazon, the type of forest that you are seeing in Amazon are only present in the small regions of the world. They are not present in any other part of the world. So if there is any destruction in the forest of Amazon, so lot of rainfall is falling on Amazon region. If the rainfall is not happening in Amazon region, that rain will be falling on some other regions of the world. So nowadays we are experiencing intense rainfall. There could be so many, this could be one, there are sort of other reasons also. But if rain is not happening or falling in one area where it used to rain, that rain will definitely fall in some other regions of the world. So that is because the total water availability in the earth is almost constant. So if the rain is not falling in that area, that rain will definitely fall in some other area, and there it will be causing flooding. And this is the problem of climate change. If we are not accepting the normal trend of the climate, that climate will be taking its own path. Now that is how we are experiencing. If there is
nobody can predict whether this year there will be a flood. Even our government or central government or meteorological department cannot say that. Because because in 2018 nobody has predicted there was flood. So flood can take place if this kind of problems exist. If people are cutting down their trees, that will be a direct effect on people living in other parts of Kerala, including Kerala. The problem with the Kerala is that we are in a rainy belt because of monsoon, because of this Western Ghat. There are a lot of trees here, so naturally the trees will be attracting clouds. So if those rains are not happening there, that rain can come to any other part of the world, including Africa as well as Asia. So this is the problem. So physically, it includes a lot of tropical rainforest. Then Neotropical floristic kingdom excludes southernmost part of South America, which is instead placed in Antarctic kingdom. Just like the zoogeographic realms, the plants in the case of botany also they have what you call floristic kingdom. Now in the case of floristic kingdom, the Neotropical floristic kingdom excludes the southernmost portion of South America. So there is a lot of similarity between floristic kingdom and the faunistic zoogeographic realms. But in case of this Neotropical realm, the southern portion of Antarctica is placed by botanists in the Antarctic forest, Antarctic kingdom, Antarctic plant kingdom or Antarctic forest kingdom. There is also some difference. Then physically it includes tropical terrestrial regions of America and entire South American temperate zone. See, here you can see that this is an equator. So climate in this region will be definitely tropical climate, warm climate. The temperature will be about 20 degrees. After this 23 degrees latitude, southern latitude, there will be a decrease in temperature from 20 degree or 25 degree that will be gradually increasing. Now here you can see there is a latitude called 60 degree zone, 60 degree south latitude. Actually the region beyond the 60 degrees south latitude is known by the name Antarctic Circle. Here also you can find another area that is 45 degrees south latitude. The regions beyond the 45 degrees south latitude will be experiencing temperate climate. So from here onwards, the temperate climate gradually begins, but the region between 23 and 45 will not be showing
too much temperate. It will be a transition between temperate and tropical climate, so a climate in between tropical and temperate. But behind the 45 degree, beyond the 45 degrees south latitude, it will be completely temperate. So southern portion of South America will be experiencing temperate climate. Here you can find there is an island called Falkland Islands, and this Falkland Island is under the control of UK. Why British people occupied that area? Because British people are coming from a temperate zone. So they definitely find temperate region more suitable for their life. That is why British people have occupied the southern regions of South America. So still the Falkland Islands is under the control of UK. There was a war called Falkland War between Argentina and UK, and still the people of Falkland wants to be part of UK, and that is why the islands are still remaining under the control of UK. So that is regarding the South American regions. Now coming to the other physical features, we have seen this basically tropical region, southern region extends to south temperate zone. That's also we have discussed. Large tract of rainforest in the Amazon region. That is the most important thing about this is the Amazon region, or we call it as Amazonia. So in the Amazon region we can find this kind of rainforest. And one important peculiarity of the Amazon region is that there are a lot of rivers are there. So this is the rivers of the Amazon. Amazon is a very long river, very large river, carrying a lot of rain, carrying a lot of water. And because of the presence of this Amazon river, the entire area is actually suitable for the growth of plants. And that is why Amazon region is rich in different type of plants. So this is how if you take an aerial look of Amazon rainforest, this is how it will be appearing. Now another peculiarity is that western part is characterized by long Andes mountain. Somewhere here I have shown that this is the Andes Sea. This is known as this brown color. This is a mountain chain. Just like we have Western Ghats mountain chain from Bombay to Kanyakumari region, in South America also the western portion of South America, the western margin of South America is characterized by a mountain chain. That mountain chain is known by the name Andes Mountain. So the many countries are part of this Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, then Chile. These are the major countries through which the Andes mountains are going. So these Andes mountains are actually blocking the rain. So blocking the rainfall in several areas of the but instead of blocking the rainfall in this region, it is actually blocking in this region. So this region is called this Chile. There is a desert regions also. That is one of the most driest regions in the world. So this is regarding the western part is characterized by long Andes mountains. So this is how the Andes mountains will be appearing, and they are very tall mountains also. So this is also, you can see the Andes mountain, the length of the Andes mountain. It's a very long chain of mountain. It's a long mountain chain. Then another peculiarity of the South American region, or the Neotropical region, extensive areas of savanna are found in tropical region. So I think in the last class, in that video of the African region, you might have seen how a savanna region will be appearing. So this kind of savanna forests are also present in South America. And because of the presence of savanna, lot of herbivorous mammals are flourishing there, thriving there. And cow and buffalo are one of the most common of this. That is why South America is very famous for the cattle, cow, beef export. Mainly the beef exports are coming from Australia as well as South America. If you go to a Gulf country, most of the time you will be getting a chicken coming from South America, mostly either from Brazil or from other regions. So this kind of industry are well developed in South America. So here the reason is that South America has a lot of grassland The savanna are ideally well suitable for the growth of buffaloes and cows, and meat industries are highly developed in this region. So these are all grasslands of South America. Here you can find different types of grass. All these are grasslands. What you are seeing here are all grasslands. So there are different types of grasslands in the temperate region. This is the Patagonia region. And here also you can Pampas region. Pampas is the grasslands of Argentina. So coming to the south of South America, the grasslands in this region will be somewhat drier. But grasslands towards the south of South America will be more wet grassland. And that kind of difference. So grasslands can be dry grassland or wet grassland. Wet grassland means more green. And that is a difference between grasslands and different. See, this is the desert regions of South America. So in the desert region of South America, there is very little rain. The South America has the most driest place in the world where there was no rain for hundreds of years. There are certain forests in South America, desert in South America. Here you can find. This is the desert regions of South America. What is the name of the desert in South America? There is one desert. Can anybody tell me what is the name of the desert in South America? No GK, poor GK. The South America has a desert. It is known as Atacama Desert. And this Atacama Desert is located in this region. So it's a very dry desert. So that is the importance of South American region. Then, so desert and sub-desert region are also present towards the southern portion. Then its fauna and flora, that is plants and animals, are distinct from Nearctic because of long separation of two continents. Because right now what we are seeing is that there is a connection between this South America and North America. But that connection came into existence only some 20 or 30 million years ago. Before that, South America was another country near to Africa and India, and North America was another continent. So there was no connection between South America and North America. So this connection between South America and North America happened very recently in the past. So that is why if you look at the plants and animals of South America, we cannot see so much similarity between North American animals and South American animals. But because after the formation of this land connection, animals from South America moved to North America. North American animals like a horse, the origin of the horse evolution took place in North America. And animals like horse evolved in North America and migrated into South America. And there was a movement of animals from north to south as well as south to north. And that migration is known as great animal interchange. It's a great change migration. Great animal interchange. I think there will be some photos of that also. So that is regarding some other features. So formation of isthmus. Isthmus means actually bridge, land bridge. The meaning of the word isthmus of Panama. So join the two continents 2 to 3 million years. So that was right. So only some 20 lakh to 30 lakh years back, this connection between South America and North America took place. Before 20 lakh or 30 lakh years back, there was no land bridge between South America and North America. After the formation of this land connection, animals moved to north to south and south to north. That migration of animals is known as Great American Interchange, an important biogeographical event. Okay, so that is the great about the American Interchange. Now, the rainforest ecoregions are one of the most important reserves of biodiversity now. So you have studied about the tropical forest, ecological importance, significance of this equatorial forest, because many of these regions are thickly populated it is not easier for man to go into deeper regions, and many of the animals living in these forest regions of South America are still not known. Not about even about our Western Ghats. If you go into the, you have been lucky that you could visit at least one sanctuary. So if you start exploring the animals of this forest, after some time you think that you have studied zoology. But when you come across several animals, you don't know to which animal group it will be very. So that will be the state of, so that is nine, always large number of our smaller animals are still not known but to the scientific world. So that is the situation in our area. So in South America, these regions are so vast, and most of the animals in South America are not so poorly explored. So it's an important region of why biodiversity is so much important. Because nowadays we are facing emergence of newer type of diseases like corona, and maybe corona now somewhat controlled or it's gone, but now another disease will come. So when new diseases are coming, we need medicines for that. Sometimes the medicine can be obtained from some unknown plant thriving in some forest regions of the world. So more plants means more scope for future medicine. So if we are cutting down all the plants, we are actually reducing our chance for discovery of new medicine. So that is importance of preserving our biodiversity. Higher the biodiversity, higher the chance for discovery of new medicine. So that is the case with also animals, because some of the animals may have natural resistance to many diseases. Right now what is happening is that many diseases which are present in monkeys, dogs, then chicken, etc. are infecting human beings. But there will be some type of animals who are naturally resistant to this type of virus. So if you can discover such animals, there is a possibility that we will be able to find a technique for preventing such infection for human beings also. So that is the advantage of preserving animal population. So plants are important for discovery of drugs. Animals are important for discovery of many vaccines or other types of antibodies. So that is why we should always preserve biodiversity. So it is a home to diverse array of indigenous people. Now, indigenous people are present in all areas of the world. Actually, I don't know if this, okay, there is no picture of that. So indigenous people are present in almost all areas. South America also has a lot of indigenous people. But actually what happened is that, see here there is some, in South America alone, 350 to 400 indigenous languages are still present, from an estimated 1,500 at the time of first European contact. Now what happened with the European invasion is that wherever European people have come, they have actually destroyed the native civilization of that country. You see the South America, if you go to South America, people are speaking Spanish. That is the language in many parts. In days of Brazil, people are speaking Portuguese. So these Portuguese and Spanish people have occupied South America. They not only exploited the industrial, economic resource, they also culturally changed that country. Luckily, we have not been ruled by Portuguese or Spanish. When I was studying in history, my history professor used to say that if Portuguese people were ruling India, there will not be any native religion in India. They would have changed everything into Christianity. Because it is because of British people are not so much bothered about religion or culture. Their only interest was economic interest. So they didn't do anything with the culture of the country. But that is not how this Portuguese and whichever country this Portuguese and Spanish people ruled, they completely changed that civilization. But French people and British people have only economic interest. Still, their interest is primary economical. So that is the part. That is not how the Portuguese people behaved in also, and this has resulted in death of a lot of people. Another problem is that when European people invaded this American continent, North America as well as South America, these Europeans are carrying with them a lot of diseases also, like cholera, typhoid. The native American population doesn't have any any protection against this sort of disease. So when cholera, typhoid and other type of diseases are infecting them, they were dying in very large number. So that is also, so Americans, Native Americans have disappeared basically because of two reasons. Most of them have died because of diseases, and many of them have been killed by these European settlers also. So this is how now this North America and South America. South America we have a lot of people. In North America, the native people have been completely disappearing. Very few people are remaining in North America. So this is the case of South America. Beginning there was 1,500 languages are there. Now only some 350 or 400 languages are present. Now if you go to South America, remember one thing, that if you don't think that you can manage with English in all the countries of the world. If you go to South America, they don't know any English. So last time I was in Uruguay, I was staying in a hotel. In that hotel there was only one lady who can speak something in English. If that lady was not there, we were in a real trouble, because there will be, what we do is that we will be using Google Translator. And so now it is easy, because if you speak to Google Translator, it will be converting it into English or Spanish. So now we can manage, but if it was some 10 years back, it would be very difficult. So that is the case of South America. So number of these people continues to decline significantly due to near expansion of urbanization, roads, then pastoralism. So that is an important problem in South America. Pastoralism means people, there are a lot of business leaders are there. They need business. Basically they are working in cattle industry. So more grassland means better money, more money for them. So they will be putting the natural forest into fire, making way for the formation of grassland, and there they will be cultivating their, rearing their animals. And forest industry. And these are the problems which are resulting in the decline or destruction of Amazon forest now. Now many of the languages and their cultures are also endangered. So it's always important that we have so many different types of people, because India is such a country, because from a long time onwards India used to be a country of different type of people, and that diversity is part of our strength actually. Then accordingly, conservation in neotropic zone is a hot political concern, and many arguments about development versus indigenous and ecological right and access to ownership of natural resources. The problem is that there is a lot of conflict between people, and that is, people means tribal people, traditional people. They are basically carrying out this traditional type of agriculture or other type of business activity, but they are always in conflict with the modern cattle owners. Cattle owners wants to develop more grassland. So there will be a lot of, even if you closely watch the political history or political history and political climate of South America, you can always see that even if you go to the Peru, there are always a lot of political movements about protecting Amazon. Some are saying that Amazon should be, the area of the Amazon should be reduced. So such kind of movements are going on very actively in South America. So this is an idea regarding the what is called the fauna as well as the flora of South America. Then here also you can find different types of regions. So this map will give you an overview of what are the different types of, see, this what you are seeing is a rainforest region. Then you can see that this is the another type. This is the deciduous forest. What is the difference between rainforest and deciduous forest? In our Kerala we have both type of forest. You know that teak, do you know that? So what happens to teak? During certain season it will be the falling of leaves will be taken. So such a type of trees, the trees are falling during the winter season are basically coming under the deciduous. In Malayalam we call ilavazhikkunna kadugal. That is the meaning. So deciduous will be those type of will be characterized by trees or plants where there will be falling of tree leaves during the winter season. But in case of rainforest, they will be permanently green. There will be no falling of leaves during the winter season. That is why that is a primary difference between. Then you can find, see this area. What are the countries coming under this area? Basically Argentina. Argentina is then there is Uruguay is there. Then Paraguay is there. Then this is actually the southern portion of Brazil. So these are the three countries, the 4 countries which are coming in the grassland region of South America. Then Mediterranean climate. See this area, this eastern portion of Brazil is having a what is the nature importance of Mediterranean climate? Climate seen around the Mediterranean Sea. That climate is known as Mediterranean climate, and it is always a warmer climate. That is a characteristic feature of Mediterranean climate. Then Alpine mountain. See, this is the Alpine mountain. How Alpine mountains will be appearing? So here, this is how the Alpine mountain. So Alpine mountain is a type of mountain. In the Alps is a mountain chain present in Europe. So a climate similar to that type of climate is present in South America also. Snow-covered mountains are there. Because if the height is above a minimum level, there will be, that region will be permanently covered. Last time when I was showing the Kilimanjaro, the top of the Kilimanjaro is actually covered with snow. Because above a particular height, it will be always covered with snow. Because as the height increases, the temperature decreases. That is how the climate of region is controlled. So this is the peculiarity of the Mediterranean climate and Alpine climate. So see, then desert region, mainly the desert region are mainly coming under Chile as well as Argentina. The northern, the western side of the Argentina is having a desert that is known as the Atacama Desert. You can see that most of the western portion of Argentina, here you can see that I will show you. So this is the Argentina. So most of this region are actually in the desert belt. So these are the different type of climates that you can see in case of South America. Now we have 2 more portions also that we will see in the next class. Okay.